everyone. So it's a channel update, and this month is a very important month, alright? There's a lot of stuff that's happening, just not only for gaming, you know, we finally have some new releases that are going to start ramping up as we get into November and December, which are just hectic. And also some things going on with me personally that, you know, I wanted to discuss for a little bit, and it's all really exciting, alright? So, if you can believe it, we're almost done with 2015. We're reaching the final, we're actually in the final quarter of the year right now. It's October, November, December, and you know, just thinking back, you know, way back where we had, you know, 2014, it's like, oh, 2015 is going to be this humongous year, like every game's coming out in 2015, and then half of those games got delayed to 2016, and now, you know, in the beginning, the first 3 months of 2016, it's like, if you're, you know, a gamer who plays everything, how are you going to do it? You know, there's like too many games coming out at once. So what I'm going to discuss today is just quite frankly what I did last month, just really briefly, and then we're going to go into what's coming up this month. Alright, so we got some cool stuff as well. So what I did last month is, it was the release of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and Mad Max. I picked up Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I'm still playing it. I'm about 70 hours in. I am only on chapter 24, episode 24, I believe, or 23, 24. That being said, I'm still playing the game, right? And I'm trying to do all the content I can. I'm doing all the side ops, and I believe I have like, I've done like 80-something side ops, and there's like 150-something in the entire game. So I'm thinking like 56% done with all the side ops in the game. But there's just so much content, and this is a game that's going to take you a really long time. And from what I gather, a lot of people are telling me that after Chapter 1, Chapter 2 of the game turns into this really repetitive, monotonous experience that's completely jarring from the rest of the game. And then Chapter 3, it's like, you know, kind of a really short burst. So I'm still playing the game, obviously, and I'm still enjoying it. I'm enjoying the hell out of it, and I'm not going to rush through the game. You know, this is the kind of problem is why I stopped doing reviews, is because when I play these games, even though I'm having, you know, putting all these hours into it, like 70 hours in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, I'm not done with it, and the game's already been out. Everyone knows everyone's opinion already, and so for the review situation, you guys are just going to have to put up with me doing reviews late, if you want the reviews like that. Maybe I'll do reviews for selected games only. We'll just have to see. But I still plan on doing a Metal Gear Solid 5 review. We're just going to have to wait and see, and when I beat it and when you guys will see that, alright? Mad Max is a game I'm also interested in. I didn't pick it up because obviously I'm busy with The Phantom Pain, and I'm not going to get multiple games at once and have one sit on my shelf for 2 months while I play the other. That was one of the things that was changing. So the good thing is that when I do beat Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, I will be picking up Mad Max, and then I'll start playing that. And there's also other games that I have on my shelf here that I haven't even touched. So there's all this stuff that I'm still kind of catching up to, and this month has pretty much been, it's been a little boring, in all honesty. I got some controllers. I got this 20th anniversary PlayStation controller, which is really awesome, and then I have the you know, the Lunar controller that's right there in my drawer for the Xbox One. So you had 2 unboxings for controllers, standard edition of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, and then some videos of Metal Gear Solid 5 in between. Currently, right now, I'm still working on the Rainbow Six Siege beta footage. I have 1 more PS4 or 2 more PS4 videos to upload, and then I have PC videos that I just recorded today. Bad news about the PC footage is that the frame rate of those particular videos is awful. I'm playing the game in like 50 frames per second plus on my computer, and the recording's like 25, 20 frames per second. So right now I have to go into my computer and the editing software in Sony Vegas, and I'm really looking to see, okay, can I add extra frames of animation? Is there a way I can make the frame rate higher and bearable? Because it's almost like slideshow. It's really choppy. I mean, you can tell what's going on, but it's just unfortunate. And the fact that I was playing with a mouse and keyboard too doesn't help with all this fast movement going around. So I have to see if those videos do get uploaded and the frame rate is horrible. Just, I'm sorry about that, but it's my computer. The problem is that my computer is pretty much it's just severely underpowered for today. An i5 2500K processor at stock speeds. It's not putting out the performance well for video editing anymore, and in a 560 Ti, which is handling just my gaming, it's not really powering any of these modern games at any of the desirable settings, you know, or even decent settings anymore. So the good news is that this computer that I'm building is pretty much almost done. There's only a handful of relatively cheap parts that I need to get for this computer, excluding the monitor, right? I'm waiting for the for the new ROG Swift from Asus to come out, because that thing's going to be sweet. I'm going to pick that one up. But I did originally want to build my computer this month, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I can probably get all the computer parts built, but the thing is, I can try and save up and struggle a little bit as the weeks go by with financials when I build this computer, or what I can do is I can wait till this big check comes in, you know, because I do work, so I have this really big check that's coming in, that's going to just make my life so much easier and so much better. It's really going to fix, it's going to completely take away all this debt that I'm in currently right now. And it's just going to take a lot of stress off of my, my mind. So what I'm thinking of is waiting for this big check to come in, and that's going to come in the early parts of November. I think the first week in November it should come in. Get that check, buy all the parts, hopefully by that time the new ROG Swift would come out, and buy all the parts for the computer, then build it all and have it built within the first or second week of November. That's what I'm thinking, alright? And that's actually probably what will happen. And then the computer will be built next month within the busyness of, you know, all these new games. I originally wanted it built before Fallout 4. I really wanted it built before Fallout 4. And I have, you know, a lot of the parts already. I have two 980 Ti sitting up there in my closet, and all these parts are in, you know, the packaging still. I'm just waiting for the motherboard, the processor, the cooler, and the power supply, which altogether would cost me around $800. No, like $1,000, I think. Still, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, and I try my best. But I think waiting for that check to come in the first week of November is the best thing I can do, because then I don't have to worry about saving. I could just, you know, all right, get my standard checks every week, and then just, you know, kind of, you know, just not have to worry about buying this computer part and buying that computer part and things like that. So that's probably what I'm going to do. The computer is going to be built next month, and that'll just be better for me overall, and then you guys will see those build videos next month, alright? So in the next channel update for November, that's when I will talk about it. This month in particular, we have the release of a couple games. Uncharted and Nathan Drake Collection is the first one that comes to mind. That game I am getting on release. It's pre-ordered. The only reason I'm pre-ordering it, I'm getting it on release, is because it comes with the Uncharted 4 beta, and it's a first-come, first-served basis. If you do not buy the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection, you do not get the Uncharted 4 beta. It's as simple as that. And only the first wave of copies of the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection retail packaging come with the Uncharted 4 beta. So obviously, as someone who's a huge fan of Uncharted, the reason I bought a PS3 was because of the first Uncharted. I want to get into this beta. I want guaranteed access. And so I'm going to pick that one up. And that's the only game I'm pretty much picking up in October, to be completely honest with you. I know Assassin's Creed Syndicate comes out. I'm going to wait, get that on PC. I know Halo 5 comes out. I'm going to have to see about what if I'm still busy with Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm not going to rush out to get Halo 5. There's no reason for me to. And maybe if I beat Metal Gear Solid 5 and oh, I want to get Mad Max, I buy Mad Max. I'm not going to rush, you know, to beat Mad Max and then buy Halo 5 if I'm still playing the game. You know, I want to take my time with it, and I'm not going to try and rush. And to be honest, I'm not a huge Halo fan anyway. I don't care. The campaign for Halo 5 looks interesting, but all of the Halo storylines from the ones I played, Halo 3, 4, 3 ODST, and Reach, I never liked any of them. I thought they were boring. I thought they were uninspiring. That's just me. I have the Halo Master Chief Collection sitting on my shelf, bought it on release day, never played it. It's a year old, and I never found time to play that, alright? Seriously, I never found time to play it. I was always busy playing newer things. So, the only thing for Halo 5 that has me, you know, going for it is the multiplayer. Halo 4's multiplayer was excellent, in my opinion. I played the Halo 5 beta, had a lot of fun with it, so I will pick it up down the road. We also have Caffeine. This is the game developed by the sole developer Dylan Brown. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think it was the sole developer behind it. But anyway, his game is an episodic game. Caffeine, you guys remember I played the demo for it. So his game comes out within the first 2 weeks of October. So I'm probably going to get that on release. I don't know if I'm going to play it right away because of, you know, it's an episodic game, so I may play it right away because it's probably going to be a couple hours long and that's it. But what I'm thinking of is getting it on release, maybe playing it, or getting it on release and waiting until I build my new computer and then picking it up, because right now my graphics card like barely runs it at medium setting. It's an Unreal Engine 4 title. It looks gorgeous. I want to wait until I build my new computer before I actually delve into it. That's what I'm going to do. And then that's pretty much it, alright? So what are you guys going to see this month specifically? You have the unboxing for Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. You may have a recent pickups video. I've been buying some games that are on sale. So if I beat Metal Gear Solid 5, you may see a Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain review. Then you may see a recent pickups video where I will be picking up Mad Max and showing off some of the other games that I've gotten recently for the past few weeks. And that's pretty much it. There's going to be some gameplay discussions. I did record a lot of footage for that, and the Rainbow Six Siege beta, I still have some videos. I'm going to upload that shortly after. I also have a playthrough of the Uncharted demo, the Uncharted Nathan Drake demo, which I recorded in 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second. I'm going to upload both those videos and give you my impressions of how big of a difference 60 frames makes in this game versus 30 frames. On a side note, I'm also currently in the Need for Speed beta. The closed beta was an invite-only beta, and I have it for PS4 and Xbox One. I can't upload footage about that. It's part of the NDA, so I can't really upload footage at all. What I will tell you as a quick impressions is that I played both versions. The game looks as good as, honestly, it looks damn near photorealistic. It looks as good as what they've been showing. I played both versions, and I can tell you straight away that the frame rate is completely smooth on both versions, runs at a steady 30 frames per second. However, I found myself liking the Xbox One version more, and here's why. I was playing the PS4 version for a few hours last night, and it handled very smooth. I felt like the PS4 version was smoother in like the menus and things like that. Like the Xbox version had a little lag in the menus, but when you got to the game it was fine, it was weird. But the PS4 version has a lot of pop-in. Like I'm talking like severe texture pop-in, where you're driving, here's the wall like right next to you, it's all mush, pop-in. Or you're driving, you're drifting around a corner, like trees and all these bushes are popping up next to you, alright? It happens frequently, but the thing is I played the Xbox One version for a few hours and that never happened once in that game, in that version of the game. So that's my quick impressions. I like the game. The controls are, the cars are very heavy, right? They have a weight system to them, but once you get a hang of the controls, like the game handles beautifully, all right? And not to mention it takes place, I believe Ventura County is where it takes place. This is my area. We have literally Ventura Boulevard that way. It's a few streets over. So it's like a combination of like Ventura, the city, in California combined with downtown LA. So it's a very familiar, you know, environment to me personally because I live in that general area. But so far Need for Speed is a lot of fun. And here's the interesting part. When I start the game, you have an option: all drive, which is the online, or solo. And this is pretty interesting, because we all know the game's supposed to be always online, but you can choose to play solo if you want instead of all drive, which is the online, you know, atmosphere. So I'm kind of curious if they went back and they kind of gave you the option to play online or offline like they did in Need for Speed Rivals. If that's the case, great job, but I don't know. This is the beta. It may say solo, and it may just be, oh, you have to be online, but no one's in your game, and there's no player interaction, which is just weird. So I have no idea. I don't know why they couldn't just do what Test Drive Unlimited does and give you the option, or did what Need for Speed Rivals did and give you the option, but they don't. So, alright, that was my quick impressions on Need for Speed. I shouldn't have said that because I'm not supposed to talk about the game, but for those of you guys who are interested, I can't upload footage, unfortunately, but the game does look that good, and it handles very smoothly. There's just some texture popping on the PS4 version, which I'm sure they're going to fix. It's a beta, but currently the beta, in my opinion, handles a little bit better on the Xbox One. Alright, but no frame rate drops. No frame rate drops, and that's really, really good. Alright, thanks for watching the channel update, guys. I solely appreciate it, and keep in mind that coming up, I'm going to have Rainbow Six Siege footage. I'm going to have the playthrough of the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection demo. I am also going to have some gameplay discussions up, and I am also going to do an unboxing of the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection and some other things going around with that. Computer will be built next month. I promise, for sure. This check's going to change my life. I cannot wait till this comes in. It's going to be so, it's just going to be a huge stress reliever, you know, because I have credit cards with like all this debt on there, and I just need to you know when you cut corners to kind of get something, but it's really hard to get back to where you were. That's kind of the situation of it. But you know, you live and learn, basically. All right, you guys have a fantastic day. I will talk to you all later. Thank you all for watching the channel update, and have a good one. See ya.